Here are 3 lessons that all entrepreneurs should learn about creating content from Joe Rogan. So the first thing is flow over frameworks. I see so many experts out there talking about, this is the perfect viral formula, or here's how to script your hooks so that you always go viral. And I think it's funny that Joe is the #1 content creator in the world. And if you asked him to sit down and write a script for a video that was guaranteed to go viral, he probably couldn't do it because that's not how he operates. He just focuses on getting into flow. He talks for 3 hours straight, and then his team figures out the best parts of that. They find the gold, they clip it out, and then that becomes his content. It completely removes the guesswork. And that's essentially what we do with my clients. We do a 1-hour filming session once a month. We just ask questions to draw the content out of them. And then in that answer, they might talk for a minute or 2 or 3 or 4. I never say, oh, that was 63 seconds. We got to go back to the beginning. We just get them to talk. And then my team finds the gold. They cut it out. They rearrange it. They put the hook back at the beginning and make really strong content for them. A huge benefit of focusing on just getting into flow is that it lowers the stress. So when you have a script that you have to follow, you're talking out of your mouth, but in this part of your brain, you're like, I hope I don't mess up. What's the next word going to be? And as you start doing good, you're like, hey, I haven't messed up yet. Oh, I hope I don't mess up now. And then you make yourself mess up. So it's a total mind game, following a script or, following a strict outline. It's so much easier just to turn it into a conversation, just to talk, to share, to go off the cuff. When you do it like that, my clients essentially never do a second take. Sometimes when I do videos like this, it's just myself. I do 50 takes for one video. My clients never have to do that because they're not following a framework, they're just getting into flow. So that's the first thing. The second thing is Rogan has Jamie who finds things for him to react to. So Rogan and his guests are talking, and then as they're talking, Jamie's Googling stuff, and then he'll put a story up on the screen. And then they can look at that, or they can watch a video or see a meme, and they react to it. There's always stimulus that keeps the conversation going, so there's never a lull. Well, you can do essentially the same thing for yourself. We do that with our clients. We'll find articles in their niche. We'll find, current events in their industry. We'll find funny videos or memes. We'll even find testimonials or maybe comments that people have left on their social media profiles. And then we just show that to them. They react to it. And then we make content where it's like a split screen. Like there'll be a video on the bottom and then they're reacting to it on top. It's a super easy way to make content. Our clients don't have to prepare for that whatsoever. And it also makes it really visually engaging. Just visually, it's different in your feed, so it grabs people's attention. So that's a huge thing. Get your own Jamie or do something Jamie-like and find stuff for you to react to. It's a super easy way to make great content. And the third lesson you can learn from Joe Rogan is to monitor the analytics and just follow what the data is telling you. So a few months ago, Cat Williams was on Shannon Sharpe's podcast, and that episode went crazy. Everyone was talking about it. So naturally, Joe invited Cat to go on his podcast and talk about it. So there was this trend everyone was paying attention to, and Rogan was able to ride that wave and get that attention on himself by following the data. And I don't know this for sure, but I almost promise you that Jamie does a lot of that too. I'm sure Jamie is looking at the views and he's saying, hey, this is a subject that's resonating with people. This is something people are reacting to. Maybe we should invite somebody on that podcast, or we should bring it up in our next episode. Or he might have some stories that are queued up where he can say, hey, Joe, did you see this last week? So that's what you need to do in your content as well. With all of our clients, on Instagram, there's a button underneath each post that says View Insights. If you click on that, it'll give you a little pie chart, and it'll show you how many non-followers versus followers interacted with any piece of content. So for all of our clients, we compile all of that data, we put it in a spreadsheet, and then when we do our filming sessions, we'll say, okay, what were the top 5 posts last month for each of those groups? And how can we dig down onto each one of those things even deeper? How can we iterate off of that? How can we say the same thing but in different ways? So with each passing month, we're continually refining our messaging to grab the attention of our audience. Joe does that, or at least I'm sure Jamie does. So try that for yourself and see how it works. Those are the 3 things I think that all business owners should learn from Joe Rogan about creating content.
Hey there, it's Garen from the future. Between the time I filmed that video and right now, I've created a series called 30 YouTube Ideas in 30 Days. If you're a coach and you don't know what to make YouTube content about, there's a link down below. Drop your email in there. I will send you one awesome idea every day for 30 days. At the end of that, you will never have a problem ever again coming up with great YouTube content ideas. The goal, though, is not just to create more good content. The goal is to create the right content that grows our businesses. So I've also created a tool called the 24/7 YouTube Salesperson. It's all of my best frameworks and strategies along with GPTs to help you actually implement them and turn your YouTube account into a machine that creates sales every single day for you. So there's a link to that down below as well. Check that out. And if you enjoyed this YouTube video, the YouTube algorithm thinks you're going to love this one.